Now to a developing story that's turning into a crisis for thousands of families. Insurance companies are dropping more and more home insurance customers here in San Diego. Prices are soaring and some cannot find coverage at all. I spoke with an East County couple who are paying more than triple after their insurance company dropped them 5 years ago.
Farmers referred us to them when they dropped us because nobody else in the area was providing service to us, and so that was the only place we could go.
Did they explain why they were dropping you?
Can't afford to cover us, too concerned about fire out here.
What were you thinking when you got that letter from them?
Devastated.
Devastated, abandoned.
Numbers-wise, what's the difference that you were paying with Farmers versus what you're paying with California?
I think when we left Farmers, we were paying about $2,200 a year.
And what are you paying in California Fair Plan?
$7,331.
It's more than triple.
More than triple, 300%, and less coverage.
And
really?
Much less coverage. Yeah, we don't have anything in the house is covered. So we had to get a separate policy.
Here's what it affects: new homeowners, young people, and also people like us on a fixed income now. We're in our golden years.
Did you kind of fight it with Farmers?
No, we didn't fight it. We did look around to a couple other insurance companies, but nobody else would insure us out here. So we really had no choice.
Yeah.
And we have no choice now, and they just keep gouging. We had to put eaves on the roof.
We harden the structure.
That's stuff that they ask you to do to keep your numbers down.
Yes.
But the numbers still went up.
Replace the vents. Those are the fireproof vents up on the top of the house. We replaced the windows.
As you can see where the brush line is, take all that brush down every year, and the fire department comes and checks that out.
So you do everything you're supposed to do, but the numbers still go up.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Cheated. All my neighbors in Humboldt feel the same way.
Message to the insurance companies that are dropping people?
I want to swear. I would say shame on you. Shame on you for not taking care of our community.
More and more insurance companies are dropping home insurance customers in San Diego. At 5, we showed you a Humboldt couple paying 3 times as much for insurance with the California Fair Plan. New at 6, I speak with an insurance broker who says families in Humboldt, Julian, and Big Bear do have a harder time finding insurance companies, but for everyone else, there may be hope.
We can always look and see, because I do have those carriers that take on a little more risk. But in places like Julian or Humboldt down here, more than likely it would be the Fair Plan, because they take into consideration the distance of the fire station. Is there a fire hydrant within 1,000 feet of your home? How are they going to put out the fire? If they're 15 minutes away from your house is going to burn down. And so insurance companies know that.
This is your office. You said you had to move it from your bedroom because you've been working till 1 a.m.?
Yeah, been working late.
Why is that?
Really busy. There's a lot of insurance companies right now that are non-renewing policyholders. They're pulling out of California. They don't see it profitable, so they stop selling new business. And for me, I have 40 to 50 carriers, so I have choices. So when you're with one of the bigger companies where there's not as many choices and they decide not to renew your policy, they come to me.
How do the numbers break down? Why is it no longer profitable?
The cost of goods are going up right now to rebuild a house. It costs so much more. A generic example, windshields. When a rock goes through your windshield and you get it replaced, it might have been $400 or $500 just for your regular windshield. Now that's $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. If there's a catastrophic event, they want to make sure that they have enough money, that they're solvent, that they can pay the claim.
But I've not really seen insurance companies going out of business, have you?
Nope, not recently. And I tell my clients the increase in premium has to be approved by the Department of Insurance for their base rates. And if that's not keeping up with the costs, then every policy an insurance company sells could potentially mean that they're going to lose money on each policy.
Yeah, but my thinking is it's insurance, right? So you have 100 clients and maybe only 1 or 2 of them need a claim. So you're using the revenue from the other 98 clients to supplement that 1 or 2 claims, so you don't need to charge everybody an exorbitant amount of money.
Sure. No, I understand that completely. But ever since COVID, the rate of claims have increased.
So there is hope. He says the hope is to have insurance companies and legislatures meet to bring the companies back all at the same time. They would take on more risk, yes, and at increased rates, but with more competition, he says those rates could eventually settle.